Hey, good morning, everybody. Today's Thursday. It's on November 15th. It's pretty early at 6 a.m. and I'm kind of alone here in the office here in downtown DC. I've been pretty negligent of you guys, and I apologize for that. I just looked, and my last video was actually October 15th. So literally 1 month ago today was the last time I posted. And so talk a little bit about that as part of this video. Let's see. This is gonna be a talking head video, so if you're not into that, go ahead and click off. I certainly understand that. But I want to give you some updates and talk to you a little about the cars and life and the business and stuff, and give you some updates. And then I've got one business topic for you today, and it's what I've been living for the last 4 months. So I just want to give you some real world thoughts and advice on that. Let's see. So here in DC, today is our first sleet warning. For those of you in the cold climates, you're gonna be laughing your ass off at us again. DC is freaking out. Salt trucks and the brine trucks and traffic. Everybody's freaking out. Government sending out, we're open with unscheduled telework notices. It's just amazing. It blows my mind. So let's just jump into it. Let's jump in and talk about cars for a minute. I mean, I think you've seen over the last 4 or 5 videos that go back, right, really 5 weeks. You know, the M5 came in, and in fact, that's what I'm driving this week. The R8 came in, and that's what I was driving the last few weeks to get it over its 1,000 miles. I've done 2 McLaren races. And actually, one of them, I went up to New Jersey Motorsport Park, and a lot of the street speed gang was up there, and it was a good day. It was open track. I've never experienced that before. But I cracked the windshield during the race. So they're actually coming down to pick it up Friday and get that fixed. Let's see. Everything's fine. All the cars are great. Both garages are great. So if you go back and look at some of my older videos, you'll see what they look like, and they're in great shape. Maserati got picked up yesterday because of my stupidity. I didn't have it on a battery tender, and they are picky. So the voltage got too low in it, and it started throwing all sorts of codes. It started fine. I drove it for a week just fine, but it was throwing airbag code and check engine code and air pressure codes, and so they came and picked it up, and I have to throw a new battery in it and then reset everything and bring it back down today or tomorrow. Let's see, I've toyed with some cars that we've not talked about. If you watch Street Speed 717, you saw Mike in that 2017 Super Snake, the 50th year anniversary. It's over at Whitmore. You know, Matt and I've tried for the last week or so. I've toyed with buying it. I just haven't got it to a point where it makes sense to me. So I'll probably let it go, but it's a beautiful car. Yeah, it's something I would love to upgrade from my 07 to my 17. I just can't make it work, and I'm going overseas in a day or two, so I really can't do much with it right now. I don't know if you watched some of these European new ones. Aston Martin released their 2019 Vantage, and that's a beautiful car. That's something that might join our garage someday. That's really all I have for updates. Bottom line, these things are great. For the channel, there are 13,400 of you out there now, and that's amazing. A lot of new people have joined since my last few videos have gone up. You've seen Paul at Family Cruising Network came by the garage and filmed 2 episodes, one in the European garage and one in the American garage, and that was a lot of fun to really spend time with him and get to know him. He's a pretty cool guy, and I thought his videos did a nice job of showing or showcasing the 2 garages. So on the life stuff, just run through a couple things for you. We've done a bunch of changing in our horse farm. We released, you know, we asked most of our clients to depart the farm and our staff, and we've kept our hands, the guys who work the farm, and we've had 3 by invitation only clients come back onto the farm. But it's a much more pleasant environment for my wife and my daughter. So we'll get back over there and show you some of the horse farm again. But there's several videos back there in the logs if you want to see it. We've done a lot of cleanup, and it's ready for winter at this point. Let's see, my boy Sean, you've seen him on some prior videos. He went early decision to RPI, Rensselaer Polytech, and he should hear back from them on December 15th. And I have no doubt he's going to get accepted. And so, kind of a hybrid topic, we're going to bring a Model X, a Tesla Model X. A new one's being constructed right now to be ready November 27th. And that will be his new car as he gets accepted to college and moves up to upstate New York. He'll drive that. So the charger's been installed in the house, and we'll do a video on the Tesla X. But that probably won't be till mid-December. I don't think we'll take delivery of it until Saturday, December 15th. Let's see. So business. Let's talk about business. One of the videos from a couple, 5 weeks ago was I gave you an update. The DHA had brought in over $100 million. It's actually about $140 million into the company over the next several years. Those are the result of a year or more worth of business development activity, and I'm really proud of my folks for pulling that in. Now we're in the process of gearing up and delivering that work. And that's really the hard part. And so if you look at my videos from back in June, I went to Iceland for a couple weeks. And when I got back from Iceland, I had to make some tough decisions. And so I had to separate two people from my company. I basically fired my HR manager and her assistant. They were both gone and let go really within a few weeks of me getting back. And rather than rush in and hire somebody I didn't know could do the job, I did the job. And for the last 4 months, where have I been? And I've been here. I've been at work. I've done 2 jobs really up until about a week ago. And now I've caught back up and I can do things like put out a video now and then. So I was human resources at DHA for the last 4 months and the CEO. So it was a lot of 12 and 13 hour days, a lot of 6.5 day weeks, literally for 4 months. And one, I just want you to hear that because I think people think, well, if you own your own business, if you're the CEO, it's you're on rails, it's easy, and it's not. It's just not. 24 years into it, and I'm still doing 12 and 13 hour days. And for 4 months, not for a short stint. And I just want to put that out to you. But the lesson I want to give you from business or for life is beware of cascading failures. When you make a bad decision, and then that allows another bad decision to enter your life, and then another bad decision, if you don't correct the first, the original sin, as some would say it, if you don't fix the original bad decision, it's very hard to arrest the cascading set of failures. And so in my case, I allowed a poor performing person to stay in a job far longer than I should have, probably like a year or 2. And I allowed that person to hire people who weren't ready for the job either. And so my bad decision a couple of years ago to allow things to continue allowed poor behavior and poor performance to build up a mountain of issues here inside the company, and hire bad performers who then continue to build that mountain. And it just really cascaded. So really I had almost like a triple fault that caused 4 months of real pain on several people's part to get things fixed and back up to speed. So I would just really counsel you to look at your life. If something's not right, if something's wrong, if you're experiencing kind of what you would consider failure, really tear it apart and analyze what is wrong and what caused that. What's the source? And you may find out it's not a direct decision you made, it's one you made before. If you decided to drop out of school and then the job you took after that or your career path took a turn for the worse, maybe go back and evaluate the original decision to change your course. If you started a business and it's not going well, go back and really think, what are the decisions I've made, and is there a cascading set of, or 3 or 4, that are really harming your performance today? It's hardcore. It's hard to do that, to go back and admit, I messed up. It was my decisions. It was my fault. And only I can fix it. And if you can do that, I think you'll have a great life, and you can continually self-course correct. If you can't, you'll probably continue to experience some issues. Gosh, that's really it. my life is good. I'm off to Grand Cayman for a while. You know, both my kids are in great shape. My horse farm's in great shape. My company is literally exploding. You know, we're on track to deliver $52 million this year, and we're on track to deliver 70 to 80 million next year. So life is great. There's nothing wrong. Several people wrote, hey, post something to let us know you're okay. And so that's kind of what this is. It's just an update to let you know life is great on all acts, all areas, and it's just been a rough 4 months, you know, doing 2 jobs. And that's really all I've got. So have a great week, have a great weekend, have a great Thanksgiving. Take a pause. Pause your life enough to enjoy a day or 2 next week, and maybe do some things you normally don't do. Go back and see your family, see your friends, do something fun. But take a pause that next Thursday and Friday if you can, and make it happen. So happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, and I'll come back on. We'll do some more postings now. Life should get a little bit easier. That's it, you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.